What's going on, guys? Welcome to another session of Pit Talk. Hope you guys are well. Thursday, the 28th of November. We're going to go through some charts with you and give you an update on what's been happening this week. But before we get into that, make sure you check out our website at litcapital.co.uk. We just launched yesterday. A lot of content going to be coming on here. Make sure you register if you haven't. When you do register, you will get access to our educational academy, where there's free content on there for you to go through. And yeah, make sure you keep up to date with our blogs, with our articles that we're posting, and check the socials, check the Instagram, check the YouTube. So yeah, let's get into these charts. So coming off of last Monday, where we gave the actual market outlook, we just want to go through a few charts since then and what's actually been going on. So I'm going to start with GU, and as you can see here, we actually gapped up at the start of Sunday's session. So I was expecting a dip into this area here, but we didn't actually quite get that. But it did form a formation on top of filling this gap where it's gone up and it's come down. So as far as I was concerned, I did do a manual entry on this, even though I was waiting for my limit order to be reached and this imbalance to be filled. I was able to, plot on the market and just wait for the entry where, we had an 88% retracement. So just me being experienced enough and knowing that what the market was doing, I did execute on this trade. But now I was also aware of this last up candle we had before this push down. So I'm still bullish on this pair, of course, because, there is a room, a lot of liquidity above, and there is an overall target where I've got a zone for us to actually get the big sell from. But, we are seeing a bit of a range right now following this week. This week's been a bit choppy, to be honest. There hasn't been much high impact news. So we haven't really had that volatility that we normally get each week coming to the end of the month. Today's Thanksgiving over in America. So it's been a pretty dead day, to be honest with you. I haven't really taken major trades. I've got I've taken most of my partials, most of my profits from this one. I've got a little position open, but for me it's a bit sideways. It's not really doing the expected volatility that I'm used to. It's not really giving us that right now. So I was aware of just playing off of this candle, but for me, we are still bullish overall. So definitely wait for price to give us an indication on what it wants to do, because I do favor it going up into my zone. Just on the daily here, if we zoom out, we do have a zone above, which I would like it to enter and play off of this candle. So yeah, basically I'm still bullish. So until we get into this area, I won't really be looking for sells. I'd rather see all of the liquidity above here taken out and then my zone played into. So definitely stay patient with this. But the reason I didn't give an update in the actual Telegram was because it didn't reach my required zone. So let's get into USD CAD. This one I did actually give out in the Telegram. I sent the photo through. So if you did take it, you was able to capitalize on a great entry we had here. The only thing is USD CAD, it didn't give us, I was expecting, a push lower than this one here. So I'm a bit wary. Like I said, I've taken some profit and my stops are at break even on this. But yeah, I was expecting it to come down here and fill this imbalance also, but we didn't quite get that. So yeah, I'm still in it. Sometimes it doesn't play out how you want it to, like with there being a big holiday over in America. New York session's not really giving us much today. It's done little to nothing. So still in this trade. Hopefully we finish out the month and the trading week tomorrow strong, and see what it does. So for those that did take it, I am still in it. So just keep hold of that for now. Make sure you've paid yourself, you've taken a bit of profit, and just let the rest of the trade run. The final pair I'm looking at is gold, which is also disgustingly choppy. Coming back to this order block here where price was literally moving off from, and it's come back. But now it's ranging also. It's not really giving us the buy that was predicted. Like, we had a little bit of a push, and now it's just going sideways. There's no real volume, you know, probably with the like I said, the Thanksgiving holiday, the New York session just being totally dead. So I am still in the buy for this, but it's you know, it's still basically at entry level. So I'm not really expecting much to happen today. The only thing I would say, if we go down to the 2 hour, I am a bit skeptical of this candle here, as you know, it was the last push up before we actually got this move back into this buy zone. So as much as I do think the price should go up, I'm wary of when it gets to this candle here at the 1467 area. So depending if we get a reaction, if it does get up there, be sure to take some of your partials or your profits if you did take the buy trade, or you was executing it by yourself. But overall, I'm also bullish on this too. But we do have, if we go on the 4 hour, we do have this imbalance yet to be filled on the bigger time frames. And yeah, upside target still available. But this area does, you know, scare me a little. So I will be anticipating a push into this candle at least, which is, you know, it's over 120 pips actually. So it's still, you know, a lucrative trade. So just be sure to check out what price action is showing us. If it's looking like it wants to continue down, have a tight stop loss, and those type of things there. So those are all I'm going to update you on. The rest of the trades, they haven't really played out, or they became invalid. So I'm not going to go through them again until I've got a better, you know, price is giving me something to update you with. Right now, we're not really seeing that. So I'm not going to go through the trades that I did also go through on the Monday's outlook. So, you know, finish the week strong. Friday coming. Take time out to just do some back testing. When the markets are dry like this, go through your trades, and I hope you guys journal like I do. If you've taken any trades this week, whatever your wins and losses were, go back and see, you know, if they played out to how you thought they would, or if they didn't go in your favor, why didn't they go in your favor? It's always good to use the time where, you know, there isn't much volatility, there isn't much liquidity happening, no, like nothing really going on in the market. Use that time to back test, use that time to study, use that time to analyze potential moves. That's what, you know, me and my team are doing. So don't see it as a day off, or don't see it as, oh, I'm not going to look at the charts, I can't really see anything. It might not, the move that you're plotting on might not unfold this week, but it's good to have some setups in mind, you know, where you've got your confirmations, where it looks like it could be something. So yeah, definitely take that time. So that's all from me. Make sure you guys, like I said, tune in to the YouTube, definitely subscribe, go into the socials, follow us at litcapital_. Yeah, take care.